It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Well, these two teams met in Vegas early in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Right back to Mitchell here. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 8. They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6. 50 Bobcat.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Davis now. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Davis. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Brian Thomas, 48 yards. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
2nd and 4. Got his man. It's Thornton. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready? Franco 80. 18 Lario, 18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Short throw to Musgrave. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 50 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Raiders 14, Chiefs 7.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Davis. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Now back to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7.
Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Davis now throwing to start the drive.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
48-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Chiefs at 6-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
That one complete downfield to Thomas. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chiefs 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. 65, press all lead. Ready.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Okay, ready.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. This one deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And they're
going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Well, there are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, but I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action. Davis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Davis. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Davis. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cougar 19. Check. Dragon 60. Check go.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
70 Lions. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Open man is Tipton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The tight end in motion right. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And Wilson in motion left. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good.
First down. Hey, Cash.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Okay, break.
3rd down and 10. In motion, the tight end.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now up to 14.
28. Chiefs 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
On the set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Shut up. Panther 6. Mustang 19. Riggs. Riggs. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Davis. A final shot before break.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Thomas brings it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Jordan Brooks with it.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Let's go now.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Davis.
Open man here is Benson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That
one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Yards.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Davis. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Zone read, here's Benson.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set. 65. Go.
is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Raiders 28, Chiefs 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Ready.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
'60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 60 Eagles, 60 Take pass. 79 Broncos.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Chiefs 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He'll let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Davis. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, 11.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. To the sideline for Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
That's a turnover on downs.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
11 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
And now an audible here into something else. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Ready.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go. 70, 50.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's the Raiders punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, I'm done. Hey, let's go. 30. Hey,
Here's Lawrence. Pass complete, Thomas.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Go.
Back to throw. But he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
3rd and 12.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swartz. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, run.
Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
And the Raiders have got him. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Take right open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.